Welcome back to CBC News Sunday. In case you somehow missed the news,
key news.
A baby girl was born last night to Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt. Now, I don't know the exact pronunciation of this because, Brad and Angelina haven't called me yet with the news, but Shiloh Nouvelle Jolie Pitt will no doubt be the most talked about baby on earth for the next few days. Your TV screen will be filled with all sorts of entertainment experts offering their 2 cents worth.
Oh, the call is coming through. Oh. No, but do you really have to be an expert to talk like an expert? Clearly not. Last week we tried out a segment.
Supposed to be.
I said to me too. Last week we tried out this segment that posed this very question because of that BBC incident, and we had a lot of fun with it, and apparently you did too. So once again, we've sent our crack intern, Raphael Lopoukhine, to hit the streets in search of non-experts who can talk the talk. Maybe they'll become professional pundits. We've also thrown in the real thing. So, can you spot the expert?
Do you think you can be a TV expert?
I could give it my best try.
I think I have expert qualities.
Well, Ralph, let me tell you if I can be an expert.
That's my mic.
I think maybe I could.
I am an expert.
Could you have a seat on our expert chair, please?
Absolutely.
This is the expert chair, everyone. I'll be having myself a seat right here.
It's pretty comfy.
That's good. Who is the best goalie in the playoffs this year?
Have to be Rolson. Rolson's a great goalie. And I think he's got a good chance at being the Stanley Cup champs this year.
Why do you think Edmonton's goalie's top of no wait? Who do you think is the best goalie in the NHL playoffs?
Edmonton's goalie, obviously.
And why is that?
Because of his cat-like reflexes and his ability to see the puck from any angle.
Brangelina, what do you think?
I think they're a fabulous couple, and you know what? She's hot and he's sexy. It works. And their kid's going to be beautiful.
Do you think it was a good idea for Brangelina to go to Namibia to have their child?
Namibia, of course. I mean, when I think of giving birth, my family or any friends of mine, the first place I say to go give birth is Namibia. They have all the experts, finest hospitals, paleontologists, gynecologists, OBGYNs, ABCDs, everything.
Brangelina, their trip to Africa, what do you think?
Well, it seems to me that they would have gotten a lot less attention if they just stayed in LA. They've had to arrest 3 photographers, I believe, and now the press has to get special permission to travel to Namibia. They, as a matter of fact, have to get a written permit from Angelina Jolie in order to enter Namibia.
Businessman Kenneth Lay, what do you think of him?
Very good crook. He was got convicted yesterday. Very deceiving over the last decade, I guess, in Enron. But not only was a good cook, I got to give credit where credit is due. Very shrewd businessman. He did grow Enron to be the 7th biggest corporation in the United States.
Kenneth Lay, what do you think of him?
Oh, Kenneth, yes. To be honest with you, he has some positive views, yes. But personally, I'm not that type of person to actually be involved with something like that. So more likely, I'm more indifferent with Kenny himself.
Do you think they're just one rotten apple in the bunch, or there's a lot more rotten apples ready to fall from the tree?
Well, I'm a CA by trade, so that's what I used to do. I used to go through financial statements in Toronto here. I work for one of the big accounting firms. Wow. Are there going to be more? I would say you're always going to find something, but I think investor confidence is back to a level that it was before 9/11, before Enron, WorldCom, Martha Stewart, go down the list. So are there going to be more? Unlikely.
What's the hottest trend on the runway this year?
The hottest trend on the runway would have to be something like what this gentleman is sporting. The backwards hat with the long hair that frames the face.
It costs you a lot of money for this, eh, bud?
It's the runway look. Of course it would be expensive. Yes, exactly. It's showing off the shoulder blades. What is this for?
And now the press has to get special permission to travel to Namibia. They, as a matter of fact, have to get a written permit from Angelina Jolie in order to enter Namibia.
Well, they all look pretty expert to me. All right, we're going to take a turn here. We'll soon be taking you live to Mount Everest. We will be live to